Hi everyone, it's Jinendra here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I've got something exciting to share with you. That is the data science job post in Harvard University. You got that right. So it is Harvard University, the world best university for medicine and biological sciences. So we'll see what is this position and uh, today onwards I will be bringing one special episodes that is related to job post. That means the recent job post and how do we prepare for those particular jobs in the future. Okay, that is the analysis that I'm going to do. So we look about this Harvard data science job position. So the information what they have provided was this is entry level and full time job position, and the sector belongs to the higher education sector. And you know that Harvard University is a big university. More than 10,000 employees are available in that university, and already the deadline is finished for that one. That means here it is 4 weeks before they have notice this one. But what I am focusing is not only for this job positions. There are several big and top ranked universities, and there's a way of applying for that one. So I'm also preparing for that one. In the same time, simultaneously, when I'm applying for these type of job position, I want to share that knowledge also with you. That's why I'm making these type of videos. And the number of applicants already they have applied because this post has put in LinkedIn, but only 12 applicants were applied for that one. That means you have the chance, still you have the chance to apply for this one. And we'll see, still this is actively recruiting. That means even the deadline is finished, they're still getting your application. So you can apply if you feel that you have the right qualifications, you can definitely apply for this one. If we consider about the job description, what they have provided there, this is related to the neurobiology department in Harvard University, and they are seeking for a software engineer or a data scientist with has the strong coding experience. That means not only just building models, okay, because the researchers they can build the models. We know that not only the built-in models, the full stack knowledge with the data science abilities. That means you should have the ability of analyzing, you should have the ability of building the models, and you should have the ability of the certain the special types of algorithms. Okay, the strong algorithms, and to modify the algorithm and also find a new type of algorithm. Those abilities you should have. And also the deploying techniques, how to host the application. That means from the Google Colab environment or the Jupyter environment to the production environment, you should have that ability. Handling of large data processing, and also the analysis and building the user interfaces, and build up something commercial. So you should have that ability. The project includes that is the now you should have a high throughput of imaging instrumentation. That means you should develop the application softwares related to the imaging technologies. That means medical imaging technologies, like taking data from the MRI, CT, and the other things, or the neuroimaging things, and you have to build up the application here. And also development of machine learning pipelines for large scale data processing and analysis. And you have to give the support for the storage and the computer infrastructure. Normal duties, the typical duties available for this job position is you have to generate large scale image data, and also big data wrangling. How do you manipulate the big data? and scientific software support documentation for the biologists. And because you are working with the biologists, so you have to give the software, scientific software support for the biologists. And also the computational insights and the programming knowledge. Not only the one particular programming knowledge, because this is heavily rely on Python, but in addition to Python, you should have the ability of Scala, R programming, and the Java, C++, like that way knowledge you should have. And you should have the ability of documenting the projects, not only just implementing the project, because we know that in the industry we will be using the agile technology. Because agile technology, we are mainly considering about the how to somehow how to implement the thing. But with that thing, you should have the ability of documenting the things, because you have to present this thing to the audience or the commercial people. So you should have the interactivity there, so have to have the documenting ability as well. The basic qualification for this one, you should have a 2 years of master education degree. That means you should have the MSc, post secondary education or relevant work experience. If you do not have the post secondary qualification, that means if you do not have MSc, at least you should have relevant work experience. Now, normally, if it is a 5 years experience, you can deduct 2 from that one. And if you have MSc, it can be equal to 3 years work experience and MSc. That will be equal to 5 years working experience with bachelor's, like that way. So you should have the relevant experience. If you're having more experience, that means you are picking the point. If you are doing a degree program like us related to bioinformatics or the computational biology or the neuroscience, those things will be relevant to this one. And the additional qualifications and skills, when we consider this one, you should, when we consider about the bachelor's degree, you should have the bachelor of degree in computer science or the engineering or life sciences or physical sciences, okay, or anything related to this particular domain. If you can prove that, you should have the ability, because by the bachelor's of degree, they are checking, you should have the foundation knowledge. If you can prove that you are having this foundation knowledge, that will be fine. And guys, remember, I told that this is heavily rely on Python, so you should have a strong Python background. And uh, uh, and it will be a plus point if you are having an advanced degree. That means if you are having a MSc or a PhD, that means it will be a plus point for you. And the desired skills are advanced degree in science or engineering. That means it is a MSc, the minimum. The programming experience, programming languages like Python, MATLAB, C++, the Scala, anything. If it is not only one programming language, if you are having more than one, that will be very much suitable. R programming language, like that way, because those are related to the analysis and the data science related things. And experience in my machine learning, deep learning, and the convolutional neural networks. That means since it is a imaging, neuro imaging, because normally we are mainly going with the CNN and the advance of that one, resonate like that way. So if you are having good knowledge of convolutional neural networks and the other neural networks and the deep learning technologies or the machine learning, that will be a plus point. Not a plus point. You should have this one. And the work experience related to biomedical researchers will be a plus point, because if you are in the domain of biomedical engineering or the neuroscience or the something related to bioinformatics or the computational biology, that will be surely a plus point. And demonstration experience of teaching and the training in an informal setting. If you can present yourself, if you can demonstrate yourself related to the ability, that will be surely a plus point. uh, Right, and the certificates and license, because the Harvard, it is heavily academic, so they will be considering these certificates and the licenses. So normally, they will be requiring this completion of the Harvard IT Academy specified foundation courses. If you want to get a certificate, completion of Harvard IT Academy certification, or any external thing will be preferred, but they are giving priority for their one Harvard IT Academy specific. But these are not actually the must. Uh, More than these things, your skill set is validated. And the working conditions, if you consider about the working conditions, this is the required to work outside of normal business hours. That means that not only the normal business hours, this is going with the Eastern time. Eastern time means the American time. So not only with the, you cannot rely on that only that particular time duration. You have to work more, because these are researchers. Since we are working with researchers, we cannot work only with the time. And the additional information, if you consider about the additional information, uh, 1 year term position with the possibility of extension. This is a contract based. By considering your abilities, they will be considering of giving an extension. And It is a must to be vaccinated against COVID-19. And Then the interviews and onboarding are currently conducted remotely and virtually. That means this you will be getting an online interview. That means if you can still apply for this position, and uh, you can get the chance for the interview if you have the right qualifications. And we'll see what is this Harvard University and their benefits. Time off, medical, dental, vision plans, retirement plan, tuition assistance program, transportation assistance, wellness options, and access to athletic facilities, libraries, campus events, and discounts throughout Metro Boston. That means the facility of the transportation, those are available. And also or medical insurance and those things available. Tuition assistance is available. The wellness options are available, and also the athletics and your fitness programs also available for you, because you will be considering as a person who is residing in the Harvard University. But one problem, visa sponsorship is not available for this position. That means if you are a Sri Lankan, you should have the sponsorship first, because not going to get the responsibility of giving the visa sponsorship. Right, that's it, guys. We'll meet by another episode like this way. Till that, cheers, bye.